4 sets. Assess your performance today.
Yeah, tough match. Dusan can play well. Like first 2 sets, he was playing really well. And I'm happy that I managed to keep my level in second set. I feel like I played very well. He just played better and I kept my level. He dropped a little bit third and fourth set. I managed to play only better and better from then. And happy with my level moving forward.
Well, congratulations on the first round win.
Thanks.
Questions? Matt.
Hey, Daniil. I'm curious how you found the conditions out there today with the temperature, and if also, you participated last year in that crazy match with Andre, and if you think about it much when you're here and what you think about it.
Yeah, for sure. New York can be brutal. Like it depends more probably on humidity than in the heat itself. And I saw that tomorrow is the hottest day, so probably lucky in a way to play Tuesday, Thursday, but it's going to be interesting tomorrow for guys who play like at 12, 1. Not going to be easy. And today, yes, same, it was hot. You could see in the fourth set that he was struggling a lot. I was not in my best shape, but there was like a break point, I think 32 shots, someone told me after. And at the end, I was like, even during the point, I almost couldn't move anymore. But the last shot, he couldn't move at all. So I was like, well, okay, we're both in the same position. So it was hot, it was humid, and you try to do what you do: ice towel, drink a lot of water, etc., and you fight. But it was definitely much easier than with Rublev last time. Yeah, the weather.
David?
Tennis.com, and I think you're not used to coming in here with as many matches as you normally have. I'm curious, maybe not as much momentum, but maybe you're feeling fresher. How do you assess where you are right now?
Yeah, I definitely had a very good preparation because I lost early in Cincinnati. So the preparation was there, almost like a little bit like a training block, which I couldn't get after Wimbledon. I played a good Wimbledon. I had like 2-3 days back home before Olympics, Montreal straight away. So no really days to practice. This can sometimes bring a little bit worse results in a way. I like doing training blocks, so I had it here. Look, in Montreal, Cincinnati, I knew it was not my best tennis, and it happens. It was important for me to come here, feel excited, feel ready, try to play better. I managed to do it back on the winning ways, and we'll try to win a lot of more matches.
Hey, Daniil, just curious, there's been a lot of discussion about Jannik Sinner's anti-doping case. I'm curious, some people have been quite critical of it. I'm curious what your perspective is on that.
Yeah, I think my perspective is a little bit, I think I saw Taylor and I really like what he said, is that, look, it's only him who knows what happened exactly. So we cannot know. Nobody can know like the exact truth except him, his team, and maybe the guys who like the independent tribunal. I just I hope that this situation can be the same for every player. Like every player can defend himself because I think what he did was within the rules. Like it's just the rules are a little bit vague, etc. For me, the only thing where I'm a little bit like doping cases make me scared is, imagine, so he knew what happened and good for him. So he managed to defend himself. Imagine whatever tennis player in the top 100 gets an email and they say, look, there was cocaine in your blood. And you come to them and you say, well, I never did anything in my life. I don't know how it did get there. And when you don't know, you get suspended. That's a little bit the tricky part, but that's how, doping rules are. And it's okay. You go with it. As I say, I just hope it's the same for treatment for every player.
Yeah.
Just to follow up on what you just said, since the Sinner thing happened, do you find yourself mentally making more notes about things you touch, things you eat, things you drink?
No, I always try to take care of this. And then, as I say, you never know what can happen in life. And it's some of the doping cases, I'm talking about all the sports in many, many years we had. Some of them seem ridiculous, but a lot of them are ridiculous how, like, as I say, it happened. Where you're like, I'm sorry, that's how it happened. The life is ridiculous sometimes. So, no, I take care of it all the time, and then you never know what happens. And so,
I have a less serious question. You're known for your sense of humor, and you speak multiple languages quite comfortably. Is there a particular language that you find easiest to express your sense of humor, and is there an audience that is more receptive than others?
tough to say. I would like to be to have a good sense of humor in any language, but I would probably say, don't even know why, but English is probably a little bit like easy-going language, you know, so it's like easier to express yourself, maybe. But yeah, I speak 3 languages. I like to speak them. I would definitely like to learn more, and I do think I have like the let's call it the ear to speak other languages. And then I'm just a bit too lazy. Like I don't have much free time, and when I do, I'm like to start learning new language. It's exciting, but it's a bit of a work, and I have a lot of work to do. So maybe later.
Are there turns of phrases in English when you were learning it that you found funny or silly from coming from Russian?
Oh, I don't remember. There are a lot. Yeah, tough to remember like this. But for sure, when learning, there were a lot of phrases that like catch your eye in a way, and especially what is sometimes funny when you start learning language. So now when I speak to you, I don't think, like I don't translate. I just speak. But at first, when you speak Russian to yourself and then you translate, and that's where the funny phrases can come from, because you mix up words, etc. But now I'm not going to remember anything like this fast.
We're coming up on 5-year anniversary of your famous when you go to sleep at night thing. I'm sure a lot of fans are going to celebrate that on the internet, the 5-year anniversary. Do you want people to celebrate that and to remember that?
To be honest, look, there are some things in my career I'm not happy of, but this interview was probably my best ever after the match, and I absolutely love it. So if people want to celebrate, I'm there for it.
Willie.
Daniil, when you think of Novak winning the Olympics and saying that's the greatest achievement of his career after all he's done, what are your thoughts on what it means as you look at his career as somebody who's a competitor of his?
Amazing. I mean, like, you know, Novak, Rafa, Roger, we all know they're amazing. They're Grand Slam records, etc. And so whenever Novak wins a Grand Slam, you're always in his age. Well, the last one was here in US Open. You're always like amazed by what he's doing, what is he's continuing to achieve, but you're like, we're used to it. And then Olympics, for me personally, unfortunately, I didn't see the match. I was in Montreal, time difference. I think I had a practice or something. But me personally, I thought the way Carlos is going into the match, won Roland Garros, won Wimbledon against Novak, played amazing in Olympics. And I honestly thought he's going to win. And then Novak, 37 years old, I saw some highlights playing maybe the best match of the season. I was amazed by how he's able to come into this match where there is a lot of pressure. That's the only thing he never won. And still like be even better than himself usually and beat Carlos, who was unstoppable this year. I was amazed even more, even if I'm already amazed by Novak. So yeah, and unbelievable, and not much more I can add.
And when you think of what he says about still motivated to do all the work that's involved, something you're very familiar with, to do it here, to do it in future majors, what goes through your mind?
Same respect, you know, he respects the hustle, he respects the game, respects the work. He goes for it till the end. Everyone has different routines, and he has his that works. And yeah, for sure, to see this, it's a big admiration, I would say. I'm not sure I would be able to do the same, but it's a big admiration, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. See you next time.